Hi, I'm Carly, and welcome back to MHN Season 6. And this is school announcements, where I'm going to be giving you all the latest news on MHS and fill you in on what you'd be missing during the daily announcements every week. Seniors and juniors, please pay your dues. Prom tickets will be going on sale shortly, and any outstanding dues, including senior year, must be paid before you can buy your ticket. Seniors, local scholarship applications are due April 16th, 2021 by the end of the school day. Your counselors have already visited classes to talk about this, but here are a few reminders. There's a Google form that was sent out to you for you to apply. If you are planning to go to college, training, or any other paid programs, you can apply to earn scholarship money. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to the Writer's Corner. I'm your host, Micaela Carey, and this week I'd like to introduce you to something I've been working on. Now, I'm sure as many of you all know, I have been putting out prompts with Miss LaBelle based on all of her experiences during this pandemic. And this week I'd like to show you just how easy it is to answer these prompts. So let's get started.
I will forever think of the year 2020 as the year that I learned the most about myself. I changed so much this year, not just in physical appearance, but mentally and emotionally as well. I was able to work through issues that I had previously ignored. I think when you have such a fast-paced life with school and friends, you kind of lose sight of yourself. So without that, everything started to come to light. I can say I'm a much happier person after 2020, so I'm glad I gained something positive from this overall negative experience. The week before the country shut down last year, I was at my breaking point. It might sound cheesy, but quarantine saved me from digging myself into a deep hole mentally. When I was hearing about the virus, I was obviously worried, since I'm sort of a paranoid person, but I thought we'd handled it. Yet a couple days later, on March 15th, the grocery store was bare and looked like we had just had a zombie apocalypse. Most people know toilet paper was gone, but the lettuce and other vegetables had disappeared too. I remember that as one of the last times I went somewhere without a mask. I can't believe how serious it has gotten since then. The thing I have missed the most this year is my friends. Shout out to Skylar and Kylie. One of the last times I actually spent time with them was when we went to our favorite restaurant. We sat outside and got chased by bees. But the times I miss the most are our trips to the thrift store and our long chats about life, among many other things. I'm hoping that soon we'll go shopping again together and have a picnic. That's what I most look forward to. I have spent a lot more time with my family this year, and it has made me realize how much time I've wasted. Specifically, I think of the small amount of time I spent with my Nana before she started living with us. Now that I hang out with her every day, I regret not doing more in the past. But that makes me cherish the simple things now, such as sipping tea and giggling about cookies, yelling at people while playing video games, and talking about life. Knowing now what I missed out on, I want to make up for lost time, and I've been doing it every day because I realize that she really inspires me.
I hope hearing some of my answers to the prompts has inspired you to answer the prompts as well. And if it has, please send me one of your submissions. I'd also like to remind teachers that you can submit answers to the prompts as well. We'd love to hear from you. With that, that's all for this week. Remember, if you'd like me to read something of your writing, send it to my email, which will be at the end of this video. See you next time.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily and welcome back to another episode of Fashion Mania. On March 14th, the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards took place, so today we're going to do another episode of Best and Worst Dressed from the award show. There are a lot of looks that I want to talk about, so I'm going to do 3 and then we're going to do another rapid fire at the end. Let's start off with what might be my favorite look from the night, which was Dua Lipa's. She won the award for Best Pop Vocal Album with her album Future Nostalgia and was nominated for 5 other awards. She wore a beaded Versace gown that has like a butterfly design on the torso. The colors are giving me like mermaid vibe. And then her long black sleek hair with the middle part reminds me of Cher. I'm pretty sure this outfit was inspired by one of Cher's looks. I'll insert it here. I absolutely love this. I think she looks amazing. The makeup is on point too. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Let's move on to hands down the worst dressed at the Grammys this year, which I'm sorry to say was Phoebe Bridgers. She was nominated for 4 different awards. This was her first Grammy Awards, and she decided to wear this Tom Brown skeleton dress. I hate this. Her hair and makeup also make her look 30 years older than she is. I do know that she does wear skeleton costumes a lot, so I'm going to give her a few more points on this because she stayed authentic to herself, didn't, change for the Grammys, which I respect. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. And finally, the last look that I'm going to talk about is Mr. Harry Styles. He won the award for Best Pop Solo Performance for Watermelon Sugar and was also nominated for 2 other awards. I'm going to be talking about his performance outfit. He wore a black leather suit and a green boa, all custom Gucci. I love this. The black leather is simple but effective. It's giving me rock and roll vibes. And then the pop of color with the green boa. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a fan of his, but again, we're bringing back the early 2000s styles with the boa. I like the contrasting. It's almost like a mix of the masculine, feminine, the masculine black leather suit, and then like the feminine frilly boa. See, he's making a fine line. I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. All right, time for rapid fire. Absolutely loved Megan Thee Stallion's look. Loved DaBaby's look. Taylor Swift, folklore personified. Billie Eilish, never misses, love hers. Ingrid and dress. She might be my favorite look from the night. Little iffy on Lizzo's outfit. She looks great. I'm just not the biggest fan of the dress. Finally, Noah Cyrus. I love the white dress, but why did you put bed sheets around you? It looked like she just ripped her sheets from her bed and then was like, whoop, we're making a cape. All right, that's it for this episode of Fashion Mania. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Hi, welcome back to Living That in the Kitchen. Today's episode is very special because we are participating in the Cake Bake-Off for March Madness. For Spirit Week, our decade is the 70s, so we will be making a 70s themed cake. While we're decorating the cake, we'll show you the behind the scenes. We're a little bit nervous, but we're ready to get started.
Before we decorated, Olivia baked a red velvet cake. Here she's letting them cool off, and then she layered them on top of each other, and then put a thin layer of icing to crumb coat the cake.
Icing on the cake. You got me feeling okay.
Here we're putting our homemade buttercream frosting all over the cake, and then with the leftover frosting, we dyed them different colors and started decorating our design.
Thing even better, yeah, I need it. That's the icing on the cake. That's the icing on the cake.
On the top, we added 70s and pink frosting, and then on the side, we added some flowers, and then with green frosting, we created a peace sign. To top it all off, we added some sprinkles to the cake.
Before I put my makeup on. That's the icing on the cake.
Alright, so we just finished the cake. It went pretty smoothly, but we do have some very good competitors. So we're not quite confident that we'll win, but it's just for fun. Taste-wise, our cake was very good. We made a red velvet cake with homemade buttercream frosting, and it was delicious. Presentation-wise, it looks pretty, but it's not that extravagant compared to the other cakes. So that's why we're kind of nervous.
We kept it simple, but we did a neat job with it. It looks very clean, so
Our cake is pretty, but we're not sure it's first place worthy.
we'll just have to wait and see.
Thanks so much for watching this special episode of Living That in the Kitchen.
Now on to the next segment.
Dear Lucas, 'tis I, Charlie, the co-host of Ghost Hunting for Dummies. I apologize that I can't make it to this week's investigation. I'm currently parading the lands of Cairo, Egypt. So as a replacement, I found this brand spanking new intern in the sewers below our studio. Don't feed it after midnight.
You're this new intern, huh?
Yes.
Do you know what a ghost is?
No.
Do you know what a gremlin is?
No.
Do you know what a ghoul is?
No.
Well, dag nabbit, we've got a lot of work to do. Lesson 1. Do you know what this is?
No.
This is a ghost. This is the #1 enemy. If you see this, either run in fear or attack.
Okay.
Good. All right, Charlie, don't worry. I've taught him everything that he needs to know for ghost hunting. Now tell me, ghost?
Bad.
Louder.
Bad.
Good. He's ready. He's definitely ready. Now, boy, I've armed you well. What I need you to do is go out there and hunt some ghosts. Go! 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 Charlie, this kid knows nothing.